Hi, this is Shay Jackson with Hype Math. In today's third grade video, we will be reviewing the math concept compare and order numbers. Remember, third graders, practice makes awesome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you can receive alerts whenever we have uploaded new videos. We will be having online STAR Math and Reading boot camps starting February 1st. The links will be in the description box. We will have it for math and reading, just going over different concepts just to help students get prepared and ready not only for the STAR test or any other state test, but to make sure that they know those essential skills they need before they move on to the fourth grade. We are excited to announce that we are launching a Hype Math and Reading subscription box starting next month. There will be more information coming soon so that you can take part of this awesome monthly subscription box. We will be using the third grade STAR Reading Review workbook, and you can purchase that in our store. The link will be in the description box. All of the problems we will be reviewing will be in the third grade STAR Math workbook. We also have a STAR Reading Review workbook that is available for purchase in our store as well. All right, let's get started. How to compare whole numbers. Step 1, write the numbers and line up the place values. Step 2, begin at the left to compare digits of the same place value. Step 3, if the numbers are the same in the place values, continue until you can compare different numbers. Step 4, write the appropriate inequality sign for the numbers. Remember, the alligator's mouth always opens up to the largest number. So when you're using the inequality sign, it looks like an alligator, right? A alligator with his mouth open. If you can't remember which way it goes, always remember the alligator mouth opens up to the biggest number. Let's look at some examples. We have which number is greater, 432 or 824? Based on our steps in comparing numbers, we know that we need to line the numbers up. That's step 1. Step 2, we need to look at the place value. So we are going to start with the hundreds place. We look and see if the numbers are the same. They're not. We have a 4 and we have an 8. So we want to know which number is greater. Can you tell me which number is greater? If you said 824, you are absolutely correct. The 8 is the greatest number in the hundreds place, and look at our alligator mouth. It is getting ready to chomp that 8, okay? Let's look at another example. Which number is greater, 355 or 332? We are going to line our numbers up. That's step 1. Step 2, we are going to look at our place values. In looking at our place values, starting to the furthest left in our hundreds place, we see that our numbers are the same. So we need to move to the tens place. In the tens place, yes, our numbers are different. We have a 5 and we have a 3. So which number is greater, 355 or 332? If you said 355, you again are absolutely correct. And by the way, these notes are in the third grade math review workbook, okay? And look at our alligator mouth. He is getting ready to chomp, chomp, chomp that 5 because the 5 is greater in the tens place, so 355 is the larger number. Let's look at one more example. Which number is greater, $2.49 or $2.49? Okay, we are lining up our numbers like we said. Starting at the hundreds place, we are going to compare our numbers. In the hundreds place, our numbers are the same. So we move to the tens place. In the tens place, our numbers are the same. So we move to the ones place. And our ones place have the same numbers as well. So our answer is there is no greater number. They are the same value, so we need to use an equal sign. Sorry, Mr. Alligator. All right. Now let's review how to order whole numbers. And the directions or the steps are kind of the same as they are with comparing whole numbers. Step number 1, we are going to write the numbers and line up the place values. Step 2, beginning at the left, we are going to compare the digits of the same place value. Number 3, if the numbers are the same in the place values, we are going to continue moving to the right, going lower and lower until we can compare different numbers. And lastly, we want to write the numbers according to the directions. So will our directions tell us to write the numbers from least to greatest, or will it tell us from greatest to least? Whichever way, we need to make sure that is exactly what we do. All right, let's look at an example. Order the numbers from greatest, I almost said grace, guys. Sorry about that. Greatest, that means largest, to least, which means smallest, okay? And let's look at our numbers. We have 9,245. We have 6,082, 8,970, and 5,329. Let me read those again because I messed up in one number. Remember, practice makes awesome. So again, our numbers are 9,245, 6,082, 8,970, and 5,329. For step 1, we said we need to write the numbers and line up the place values, okay? And that is what we did. Step 2, beginning at the left, the furthest left place value column, we are going to compare the digits of the same place value. Step 3, if the numbers are the same in the place values, continue until you can compare different numbers. So we can actually just start with step 2 because looking at our numbers in the thousands place, all of our numbers are different. We have a 9, we have a 6, we have an 8, and we have a 5. So we are supposed to list the numbers from greatest, which means the biggest number, to least, which is the smallest number. So let's look at our chart. In looking at our numbers, which number is largest? Then you're going to ask yourself, what's the next largest number? What's the third largest number? And then what's the smallest number? Because we only have 4 numbers, okay? So in looking at our numbers, 9 is the largest or the greatest number. Then after that, 8 is the second largest number. 6 is the third largest number, and 5 is the smallest number. So since we are listing our numbers from greatest to least, our numbers are the following: 9,245, 8,970, 6,082, and 5,329. That is our list of numbers from greatest to least, okay? So, moving on to number 7, and it is in your workbook, the question says, the table below shows the number of each kind of magazine sold in a store during 1 month. Which list shows the kind of magazines in order from greatest to least number sold? A. Sports, entertainment, fashion, news. B. Fashion, sports, entertainment, news. C. Sports, fashion, news, entertainment. Or D. Fashion, news, entertainment, sports. So let's look at our chart. We see the magazines sold. Our left-hand column says kind of magazine, and the right-hand column says number sold. So let's look and see what those numbers are for each magazine. For our fashion magazine, the number sold is 1,728. For news, it's 1,723. For entertainment, it's 2,114. For sports, it's 2,186. What's the first question we are going to ask ourselves? What are we looking for? Of course, this is the most important question because it will determine what information we look for and how we answer the problem, okay? So anytime you are looking at a problem, the first thing you need to ask yourself, what am I looking for, so that you can ensure you are getting the right information again and doing whatever you need to in order to get the right answer. For this problem, we are looking for the list with numbers from greatest to least, okay? We are looking for the list of magazines that is from greatest to least. What information can help us find the answer? The information that can help us find the answer is the magazine and also the number of magazines that were sold. So again, for fashion, we have 1,728. For news, it's 1,723. Entertainment, 2,114. And for sports, it's 2,186. How do we solve the problem? Okay, in order for us to solve this problem, we are going to compare the numbers and start with the largest number. Okay, so let's look at our chart again. We're going to look at the numbers listed and we are going to pick which is our largest, or another way of saying largest is biggest number. Now that we have that number, we are going to look at our answer choices. So for this problem, it's sports. Do you agree? Because for sports, in lining up our numbers, there are two two numbers that have a 1, and there are two numbers that have a 2. So let's focus on the two numbers, the two magazines that have a 2 in the thousands place, because we know that 2 is larger than 1, right? So then we are going to move to the hundreds place, because that's what we said in our steps when we are ordering numbers. We are going to move the place values until we can find different numbers. So we said in the thousands place for entertainment and sports, they both have a 2. In the hundreds place, entertainment and sports both have a 1. But in the tens place, entertainment has a 1 and sports has an 8. Which number is larger? Sports, right? So sports, we know is the first number in our list because it's the largest number. Now let's look at our answer choices, and this is a test-taking strategy, students. Whenever you are going through, instead of, you can cut down the wrong answers to increase your chances of getting the answer right. Let me show you how. So we both agree that sports has the largest number of 2,186, right? Let's look at our answer choices. Well, A starts with sports, B says fashion, C starts with sports, and D starts with fashion. So automatically, we know that B and D are wrong answers because fashion is not first. We are looking for a list from greatest to least. We've already said that sports is the biggest number, so our answer should start with sports. B and D, you're gone, okay? Now the only two answer choices we need to focus on are A and C because they both start with sports, okay? What is our correct answer? Since we know that B and D are gone, all you need to look at are A and C. Okay, and we already should know what that answer is because we talked about it. We talked about the numbers, the two magazines that had the largest number because they had a hint, hint, 2 in the thousands place. So what are you going to say is our correct answer? If you said A, you are absolutely correct. Give yourself a pat on the back, high five, fist bump, whatever, because you're right, okay? In the beginning, when we were looking at our numbers and comparing them, we said that sports and entertainment, we weren't going to pay attention to fashion and news because both of those had a 1 in the thousands place. Then we just focused on sports and entertainment because they had a 2 in the thousands place. So it's sports, entertainment, fashion, and news. And that is how the magazines should be listed from greatest to least. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's move to question number 8. Question number 8 says, the table shows the weights of 4 elephants. Which comparison of these weights is true? F. The weight of elephant R is less than the weight of elephant T. G. The weight of elephant U is greater than the weight of elephant T. H. The weight of elephant S is equal to the weight of elephant U. J. The weight of elephant S is less than the weight of elephant T. So let's look at our chart with our elephant weights. And they weigh a lot. Can we just say that? The left-hand side of our column is the elephant, the different elephants. And then the right-hand side is their weight in pounds. All right. So elephant R, his weight or her weight is 12,345 pounds. Elephant S is 13,960 pounds. Elephant T is 12,509 pounds. And elephant U is 11,960 pounds. What's our most important question? What are we looking for? We are looking for the comparison of the elephant weights that is true. Okay, we are looking for the comparison of elephant weights that is true. What information do we need to help us find the answer? That's an important question too. So once you find out what you're looking for, what information you need to find the answer, that's the second most important thing you need to ask yourself. The information that can help us find the answer is the elephants and also their weight. Okay, and we have them listed. How to solve the problem. So for us to solve this problem, what we need to do is compare the elephant weights and our answers. Okay, so let's start with F. It says the weight of elephant R is less than the weight of elephant T. So elephant R's weight is 12,345 and elephant T's weight is 12,509. Is this true? Is this comparison true? Is 12,345 less than 12,509? And remember, I want to go back and let's talk about our alligator mouth, because sometimes when we say less than and greater than, we may not remember what means what, right? But we can remember that the alligator mouth always wants to eat and chomp on the largest number, okay? So, in saying that, let's move to G. The weight of elephant U is greater than the weight of elephant T. Okay, the weight of elephant U is greater than the weight of elephant T. Elephant U's weight is 11,960, is greater than 12,509. Is that correct? Is 11,960 greater than 12,509? Let's move to answer choice H. The weight of elephant S is equal to the weight of elephant U. Again, the weight of elephant S is equal to the weight of elephant U. So is 13,960 equal to 11,960? Is that the same? Let's move to answer J. The weight of elephant S is less than the weight of elephant T. The weight of elephant S is 13,960, and that's less than elephant T's weight, 12,509. So what we are asking ourselves, is it true that 13,960 is less than 12,509? All right. What is the correct answer? So let's look one more time at our comparisons, okay? F is 12,345 less than 12,509. G is 11,960 greater than 12,509. H is 13,960 equal to 11,960. J is 13,960 less than 12,509. Again, I want to talk about the alligator mouth. The alligator mouth always opens to the larger number. So which one of these answer choices is true? Which comparison of these weights is true? If you said F, you are correct. Elephant R's weight is less than elephant T's weight because because 12,345 is less than 12,509. And we see that the alligator mouth is open to 12,509. Let's move to question number 9. Question number 9 says, the table shows the land areas of 4 states. Which comparison of the two land areas is not, in all caps, not true? Okay. A, the land area of Alabama is greater than the land area of Mississippi. B, the land area of Arkansas is less than the land area of Alabama. C, the land area of Oklahoma is less than the land area of Louisiana. D, the land area of Louisiana is less than the land area of Mississippi. So let's look at our land areas, our states, and also the area in square miles. For Arkansas, it is 52,068 square miles. For Louisiana, it's 43,204 square miles. For Alabama, it is 50,744 square miles. For Oklahoma, the area is 68,667 square miles. And for Mississippi, it is 46,907 square miles. What are we looking for? We are looking for the comparison of land areas that is not true. That means it's false. It's wrong. Okay? What information can help find the answer? Well, the information we need to help us find the answer is the values for each state. So Arkansas again is 52,068. Louisiana is 43,204. Alabama is 50,744. Oklahoma is 68,667. And Mississippi is equal to 46,907. How do we solve the problem? Well, let's look at our comparisons of the land areas to see which weight is not true. Okay, we are looking for, and I apologize, I see that I copied the slide and I put, it still says the weights of 4 elephants, but we're looking at land areas. Okay, so let's focus on the comparison of the land areas. We have A, that land area of Alabama is greater than the land area of Mississippi. So 50,744 is greater than 46,907. Is that false? Is that not true? Let's look at B. The land area of Arkansas is less than the land area of Alabama. So 52,068 is less than 50,744. Is that not true? C. The land area of Oklahoma is greater than the land area of Louisiana. Oklahoma is 68,667. Is that greater than 43,204? Is that true? Or is it false? Lastly, is the land area of Louisiana less than the land area of Mississippi? Louisiana is 43,204 and Mississippi is 46,907. So we are looking for the comparison that is not true. Let's go over them again. 50,744 greater than 46,907. 52,068 is less than 50,744. 68,667 is less than 43,204, or 43,204 is less than 46,907. Which one of these comparisons is not true, is false, okay? Don't pay attention to the top that says the elephants. We know that we're on land areas. Okay, what is our correct answer? Our correct answer is B. The land area of Arkansas is not less than Alabama because, let's look again. We know that 52,068 is actually greater than 50,744. So B is our correct answer, and we are done. I wanted to remind you again that we have our third grade math and reading review workbooks available to purchase at our store. This is Shay Jackson with Hype Math. Talk to you soon.